couldn't have gone more wrong. I really did not prepare for this at all. There we go. That's better. So, let's see if this will focus on my face now. Focus, please. There we go. Alright, so I'm working on my new cosplay for my new suit. As you saw from the title, my new suit is going to be the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Now, I told myself for the longest time I wasn't going to get this suit because if I was going to do it, I wanted to spend a lot of money on it to make it look really nice, because I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suits that are like medium quality really aren't that great, to be honest. They look kind of tacky, but I went for it anyway because I really wanted to do it. So I'm going to show you the process now of me working on the lenses here, or sorry, I should say the frames. So this is one of the raw print frames that came straight off my 3D printer. I really haven't done much to it except take the support material off. And then here I have a partially sanded and primer filler frame that I just put some Bondo glazing putty on just to fill in some of the bigger cracks. So you can see, it'll focus, there we go. You can see that it shows, I mean, it doesn't look good right now because I just put a bunch of this stuff on. If you guys don't know what it looks like, this is the Bondo glazing putty. It basically is just like a thick, gloopy kind of thing that you can push into cracks and crevices. Focus, please. There we go. And it'll fill them up really good. The only problem is now it's going to mean I have to do more sanding, but it'll make it look way better and way smoother in the final product once I get all that done. So I'm going to wait for this to dry now. While that dries, I'm going to work on this guy, get it looking the same as that one. First I'm going to sand it, then I'm going to hit it with some filler primer. If you guys don't know what that looks like, this is what it looks like right here. Filler primer, not sponsored. If you want more detail about all the stuff, I did very similar things in my other video where I made a Half-Life Alyx Combine helmet. I basically do all the same steps here, just on a different type of prop. But yeah, I'll sand it, filler prime it, do a little bit of sanding on that, do the glazing putty Bondo, and then once I do that, it's just more waiting for it to dry, and then I can hopefully do more sanding, hit it with the filler primer one more time, one final sand to get it super smooth, and then it'll be ready for paint. But I got a little ways to do that, so I'll be back. Alright, so while Kevin works on sanding the raw 3D print, I guess I can show you guys what the face shell here looks like. So let's go back in the other room. Alright, so what I have here is my 3D printed The Amazing Spider-Man 2 face shell. Now, keep in mind, I'll link all the stuff down below in the description, and it was a little annoying because this face shell model actually came in one whole piece. So as you can see through the light here, because I printed it clear, is that I split it into 3 different sections. I split it into a bottom jaw, a kind of eye section, and then the top of the head here. But it did make it a little more tricky when I had to glue it together because I had to remember where I cut it in each part, and then they were all super flat. So it was really annoying to try to keep them all in the same spot while it was glued together, or while the glue was drying, I should say. But other than that, it fits really well. I like it better than how my Amazing Spider-Man 1 face shell came out. If you haven't seen that, you can look at the card up here, or up here. I don't know. But this one fits really well, especially now that I got a haircut. I don't have to hide my hair underneath the face shell so much. It sits really nice on my head. And it's so much more relieving than the other face shells due to how much eye space there is. I can see so much more than I could with the other ones, where the eye holes were usually only about that big. But other than that, I think we should go take a look at Kevin and see how he's doing with sanding the raw 3D print frame. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm just sanding the print right now, so I mean, it's not gonna be super great right now. But I mean, I can show them what it looks like. That's cool. Alright, yeah, so this is the sanded print before the filler. If it would focus, please. There we go. It's really rough, because that's just how it is. All you have to really do in this step is sand down as many 3D print lines as you can. I printed this pretty quickly, or I should say the printer printed this very quickly, so there's a lot of lines right now. That's what the filler primer's for. That's what I'm gonna do right now.